of all the faculties and fellow civilians. I, Shreya Shrestha,
and I, Divo Sakpata, would like to wish a good and delightful morning to you all. We take the privilege to welcome you in the celebration of the present occasion of this special day organized to honor our beloved teachers.
To begin our program, may I request everyone to rise from their seats for the national anthem.
A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill in a love of learning.
Speaking of which, it is a mark of our undying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of an important event. Now, we'll have our traditional, auspicious planet lighting ceremony as a tribute to the supreme and divine positivity that exists in the light. We'd like to request our Honorable Vice Principal, Father Bobby Joseph Ashley, and our Department Head, Mr. Jitendra Manandar Sir, to formally inaugurate the program by lighting the panas.
We would like to request our volunteer friends to honor our teachers and guests with the khada. Reverend Father Capsmiller in our midst. It is because of your wise counsel and guidance we are emboldened and now face the future with much confidence from all the lessons, both formal and informal, that we learned from you. We truly appreciate your efforts, dear teachers, and celebrate you today. Happy Teachers' Day.
To honor our respected teachers for all their hard work and dedication they put into making our lives better. It would obviously require someone special to come up with the best speech to put our feelings into words. So, we would like to welcome our senior Vipasha Shrestha from BIM 8th semester to extend a gracious and cheerful welcome.
Kishayan Divash. One child, one teacher, one pen, and one book can change the world. A quote by a daughter of a teacher, Malala Yousafzai. Rightly so, teachers are the first guiding step in this big bad world. Without a mentor over our heads, we will all be bodies without spirit. So ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to all the amazing teachers. Respected Vice Principal Father Bobby Joseph S.J., respected Father Caps Miller, Head of Department Mr. Jitendra Manandar Sir, respected teachers, juniors, and my dear friends, a warm good morning. I am Vipasha from 8th semester. On behalf of all the students, I would like to welcome all the teachers and thank them for being so special to us. It is indeed so wonderful to be here on the occasion to mark Teachers' Day. While growing up, the only person we tend to respect after our parents are our teachers, because the greatest lessons are learned in the classroom. Even though my times, we feel that they are a waste, but somewhere after a decade, everything starts coming into practicality, and hence our bookish lessons come to life. What would life have been but for our teachers? Education is so interlinked with teachers, and when we glorify education as the means of enlightenment, emancipation, and empowerment of people, men and women, we must really realize that the possibility becomes a realization through the patience, love, service, and devotion of millions of teachers. As we look back, there is a sense of nostalgia. Of course, as we remember the academic institutions we attended as we went from school to college and then to university and other institutions of higher learning. But at the root of it all, it's a great sense of gratitude we feel for our teachers at every level of our study and learning. Go back in time and the person you most fondly remember will be the teacher who taught you, perhaps at kindergarten. That was the time when you, as a child, left the comfort of your home and parents and went into a completely different environment and started to study and play with other children. And that kindergarten teacher was the person who was loving and caring, making the initiation to learning less painful and more comfortable. As you grew up, your teachers also became your mentors, advisors, and role models. And your teachers were people who made you independent thinkers and adventurous learners. And they fostered you at every step. Even when your teachers seemed harsh or tough with us, it was to us make us strong and capable to deal with the reality. We realized that later, and we were only overwhelmed with the gratitude. These memories flood our minds and in our hearts as we remember our dear teachers. As students, we have been sometimes tough to handle, but your individual